Steve Keller here. So today's book that I read is by Marc The Type Z Guide to Success, a lazy person's manifesto for wealth and fulfillment. It's basically a book where Mark wanted to prove that you didn't need to work your face off to become successful. He wanted to prove that even by being lazy, you can become successful and create the life that you want. That's the whole Type Z. It's kind of like he's putting a spin on Type A personality. And he's saying Type Z as in Z for sleeping, kind of lazy, sleeping, Z. That's his deal with that Type Z. There's the four main chapters in the book. And this is pretty standard personal development and goals information that he's got in here, and about achieving success in your life. And the four steps that he gives are: number one, that you need to dream; number two, that you need to imagine; number three, you need to believe; and number four, you need to create. So it's pretty standard, where you gotta write out, dream big goals, dream bigger ones, and enlarge them even to what you normally would have. And then imagine how you will accomplish them. You don't have to have the plan. You just have to believe that you will get to them. Well, that's the third chapter, believe. And then create. And that's about taking action. But a lot of what he talks about is using affirmations as well. And really programming your brain to believe that it's possible. He's big into, what's the word? By saying affirmations over and over and over again, that they become a reality to your mind and to your brain. And so if you say something over and over, that I am successful and I achieved it without struggle and in an easy and relaxing way, and you say this over so many times a day, that it will come to you in that way, and your mind will start to believe it. So he goes through a lot of, and it's a good idea. I think that it does play on it does have an impact on a person, definitely. If you don't believe it's possible to have success, you're not going to have success. And so he really emphasizes the affirmation part of it. The second part of the book is, the chapters are ongoing course correction and the ongoing journey. And so it's kind of some basic life advice. He talks about how arguing doesn't help at all, and how you have to reevaluate where you're at all the time, because the analogy he uses, of course, is an airplane, and how an airplane is 90% of the time off course, but the pilot is constantly correcting it. And so that's one of the analogies that he uses. So yeah, so it's a fairly basic book. It's a good, quick read. Yeah, I would say it's all right. And I think the biggest takeaway there is just, again, reaffirming how you have to believe yourself that it's possible. And if you don't believe, no one else will believe it for you and will not make it happen. So you really have to put it in your mind and believe that it is possible for you to have success and achieve the life that you want. Anyways, that's the book for today. It's late. Have a good night.